Hello. Thank you all for joining me, Lightseer Nell, Yahweh's chosen one. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, thank you so much for clicking on this read. Thanking all my new viewers, returning viewers, new subscribers, and returning subscribers. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate everyone's support, whether it's a like, a comment, or whatever the case is. Just you viewing this message, I thank you so much. And know that whenever you are viewing this read, my reads are timeless. It's for you. It's something in this message that you need to hear. Now, how I'm doing these messages, I'm using the new deck that I got, the African Goddess Rising. I've been trying to get this deck. I'm always forgetting, and I'm saying, you know what, I got to get this deck. You know, so that's what I'm doing. This is your chakra read, your root, heart, and crown chakra read. Okay, I'm just focusing on those three chakras. I'm gonna let spirit choose which sign is this for. Exhale negativity, inhale the light. He said, yes. Spirit guides, ancestors of the purest white light, angels of the universe. Who is this reading for? This chakra read for? For which sign? So I'm gonna do 4 of these. Try to get out 4. I'm gonna get out 4. Yeah. Let's see what this is for. This is your heart, your root, heart, and crown chakra. I don't know what these are. They fell on the floor like this. Spirit, who is this for? So I can go ahead and get this started. Mars is Aries. This one behind it. You got a Libra stuck to your ass. God damn. This motherfucker stuck on stupid. God damn, Aries. Fuck. See how spirit work? I tell you, boy. They give you the messages. They give me the messages in all ways. I'll try to tell you. Aries, this is what it is. On Libra represents justice now, balance. So something got, if you're not dealing with Libra, things have to be balanced out. It's time to balance out your chakras. Something could be working in your favor. Just hold tight. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is wanting clarity and truth and fairness. That could mean a lot of things when we just saw that Libra stuck on your ass. So now, I'm so excited. Now, again, this is my first time using this deck. It got a nice little guidebook to tell me which goddess is, what is meaning, the embodiment, the declarations, and all that, y'all. I pulled a card for myself, and, I like that. So let's go ahead with it, Aries. When it comes to your root chakra, now remember, your root chakra has to deal with your earthly issues. It deals with monies, your living arrangement, finances, home, shelter, you know what I'm saying? Your physical needs, earthly physical needs. And then, your heart chakra is about love and companionship, not just in love and romance, but, love of family and friendships and, like I said, companionship. All that have to do with the heart, affection, and stuff like that. Compassion. And then your crown chakra has to do with your spirituality, using wisdom and discernment. You know what I'm saying? Has to do with your crown chakra. So spirit guides for the Aries masculine, the Aries feminine energies. Let's get this root, heart, and crown chakra read for the Aries and media world. Return back to sender all negative energies, evil eye, any type of spell work of any sort sent my way as the reader. I ask that it depart from me and return it back to all senders times 1,000 with grace. Yes. May the Most High Divine Yahweh and my beautiful spiritual team continue to guide and protect me now, especially as I tune in and tap in for the Aries. So Aries, in regards to your root chakra, now it's not going to resonate for every Aries. This is general. That's another thing. Remember that. All right? Take what fit and leave the rest. Okay? Here we go. This is your root chakra. What Spirit wants you to know concerning that. Somebody want to see you down. Somebody want this Aries to be without, not to have the things that they need for that card to make it false. Look at this. A teti, worthiness. This has to do with, let's stick it here right now, so I'm going to put it down. I'm going to focus on one at a time for real quick. I want to show the pictures because that's one of the reasons why I got it too, is because of the beautiful artwork that this African American queen, empress, goddess, whoever she is, created this deck here, Abiola. But Atiti, it says worthiness. So let's go ahead and read that. Number 14 is on this card, which breaks down to a 5. Fives are about change. So Aries, when it comes to love and romance, when it comes to your root chakra, something is changing, possibly going to work in your favor. That's what you're sticking and praying about. Or the Spirit is guiding you that you need to really see clearly your worth. Your worthiness has to do with your stability, your financial stability. Know your worth. You are worthy. You know what I'm saying? So now let's read what it says in the booklet here under this Ateti. Hope I'm saying it right. Goddess of worthiness. Orumo, Ethiopia, the temple. She was a temple warrior. Element is bush. Wow. I'm used to seeing fire and air and all that. Great goddess Ateti, queen of the gods, is a fierce protector of women and girls for the Oromo people of Ethiopia. Ateti's guidance: stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. You are mighty. Look at this picture. Let's bring it forward further a little bit so you can kind of really look at this, the artwork of this picture. Feel the energy of this picture here. What it represents. It's very colorful. It's very fun. You know, you're worth having fun. You are worthy of fun and celebration. To live a colorful life is what I'm getting. So let's go back to the guidebook. It says, life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. Embodiment. You matter. Worthiness is your veins. Accept yourself now. Your birth certificate says that we need your overflowing magic, joy, and vulnerability. And most importantly, we need you. You are deserving and worthy. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth living. The parts that you or others dislike are worth loving too. Your Creator loves you unconditionally. Goddess declaration is, I matter. Know that you matter. Aries. And then I'm going to clarify one card using the power of love. Know that you matter in the Most High's eyes. So if you matter in the Most High's eyes, then in this 3D, in this earthly realms, then you must know that you matter when it comes to people. Regardless if another person doesn't see your worth, it's important that you see your worth. And with this being the card for your root chakra, it is saying that you are worthy. If you've been going through some type of hardship when it comes to your root chakra, earthly issues that deals with money, living arrangement, shelter, whatever, then Spirit is saying that is about to change. Remember, 14 breaks down to 5. 5s are about change. That's about to change for an Aries. There's something you needing to detach from and take ownership, detachment, ownership, or you need to possibly detach from someone and do something on your own. I don't know, or try to really make things happen on your own. You have those abilities when it comes to your stability. That's what Spirit is saying for somebody here. Clarify worthiness for the Aries root chakra. This fell on the floor. I don't want to take it, but it says unity in the reverse. So somebody could be blocking you. You're going through disharmonies with someone or someone's, whether it's family, a spouse, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or whoever. There's a disharmony that could be blocking your flow of Blocking your root chakra, baby. Let's get one, please, Spirit, for the Aries. Clarify worthiness as their root chakra card. Evolution. That's about change, and I just said that. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. So you have to make a change, Aries, in order to see some type of improvement in your root chakra. Okay? Patience. Maybe some of you guys, you feel like you've been patient for too long. Maybe you have in some ways. But you got to be willing to love yourself as well, and not in a selfish way, but in a way that shows that you're not going to stay involved or put up with anybody's shit that don't serve your good. Self-love will allow you to walk away from toxic connections, toxic people, regardless of who they are. You got to be willing to show that self-love and be who you are individually and be discerning, baby. That's what it's saying for your root chakra. Now, Aries, let's move on to your heart chakra. This is your companionships, whether platonic, family, or love and romance. For the Aries, please. Root chakra, heart chakra, spirit. What's going on with a heart chakra? Creativity. Someone sees you as very creative. People that you're close to, someone that you're with, or, family members knows that you're very creative. And Aries here, look how lively this picture is. This picture is so beautiful and powerful, y'all. Oh my God, the energy is so alluring. It's just so beautiful and sensual and powerful. Somebody, Aries, you're very sensual. You know what I'm saying? You're sexy without trying. You know what I'm saying? Let's read in the book. This is about your heart chakra. You're going to have to be creative. Think of more ways to make things work in your companionships, in your partnerships. Spirit is telling me why that's there for your heart chakra. Number 12. Yeah, 7 sisters. You may have other sisters or friend girls that call you a sister or something to that. You could be somebody's sister. I don't know. It said goddess of creativity, New Orleans. Temple, conjurers, element, air element. So the 7 sisters were a mystical Nolans family of identical masters, psychics, and conjure women who never aged, but were they? Were the 7 sisters one shape-shifting woman or 7? Time will never tell. It says the 7 sisters guidance. Create, create, create. You come from creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply. You are a cosmic creature and a creative force. The embodiment, you are a divine nation within one person, Aries. Oh, how creative do you allow yourself to be, Aries? Break out of your comfort zone and into your creative fertility. You have the power that creates planets. Wow. So yes, you are creative. No one else's opinion matters here. Let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. Creating is birthing and is manifesting. The goddess declaration is, I am a creative visionary. You need to be this creative visionary. With this having to do with your heart chakra, is something that you love to do, that you possibly have a passion for, or you're a fire sign. So something you love to do that's very creative, that you've possibly been putting off. You need to get back into doing that more so. That has to do with your heart chakra, something that you love that brings some type of compassion and companionship to you. Be creative with your mate. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case is. It's telling you creativity is they wanting you to be more creative or tap more fully into your creative side, because there's somebody here that's very, very creative. Maybe you are a painter, maybe you draw. There's something you do that is very creative that people will love and need and want, and desire or whatever. So let's clarify using the power of love. Why is creativity here? The 7 sisters, spirit for the Aries concerning their heart chakra. Yeah, be discerning. That's creativity as well, because that's like coming up with ideas, different ways to change something. Maybe you would normally say things this way. Well, be creative and figure out a different way to say things that would keep the peace and love in your companionships. Clarify creativity. 7 sisters for the Aries heart chakra. A little small, please. 7 sisters. Unity, see? Action. You have to take action in your companionships, partnerships, relationships, family ships. In some type of action, you have the courage to express the unique love and colors of your soul. Understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. This is what Spirit wants you to do in your partnerships. That's the action you need to take to be more creative. You see how that went together there? And look, creativity. I can't make this shit up. Creativity is here twice. Listen. When I say to my spirit guides talk, the Most High Divine walks with me, baby. I don't know what y'all think. I know what it is, baby. So now let's go on to your crown chakra, your wisdom and spirituality and spiritual gifts and stuff like that. What is it that Spirit wants you to know on that note? All right. Joy. 16 is on this card. 7 is about stability. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to be happy, you got to start making some wise choices here in your life. You're going to have to start and know and understand that everything is spiritual. Everything has a spiritual meaning behind it, Aries. You know what I'm saying? When you use your God-given wisdom to make decisions in your life, you'll be a lot happier. Joy. That's what Spirit is saying. Let's get to 16 here. Asheya, or Ashanti. That's the Asheya. Says Asheya. That's what it says here. Goddess of joy, Ashanti, Ghana. She too was a temple warrior here from Ghana. Element is bush as well. Goddess Ashaya rules life and death as the joyful crone celebrated as Mama Earth. Her energy is loving, fertile, and nurturing, and her name is invoked at major life transitions. It says that your happiness matters, Aries. Joy is sacred. Your laughter waters the earth. Embodiment. You deserve to be happy, Aries. It is safe for you to feel good. Okay, allow yourself to feel joy with no limits. This is self-love. Your happiness doesn't need to look like anyone else's. If you can't imagine it, you won't be able to live it. Giggle therapy break. Close your eyes and see yourself joy-filled. Now laugh with your mouth and your eyes wide open. Try it to release feel-good endorphins. The goddess declaration is, I feel like me when I'm happy. And don't you feel like you when you happy? Who don't? Shoot. You'll feel a lot better if there's something that's been saddening you, having you down in the dumps. Know that for some of y'all, some of it is because it's your choices. You got to be more wise in your dealings with people and with yourself now. So Spirit is saying, your joy is coming. Your happiness is here. You know, to start making more wise decisions. Pray more. That crown chakra has to do with your spirituality, calling on the divine. Thanking your ancestors of the purest light. You know what I'm saying? Giving you all the glory, giving the reverence to the Most High Divine that created heaven and earth and the universe itself. You know what I'm saying? Gratitude, exactly. Be grateful for what it is you do have. Don't have a complaining spirit. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you and be grateful is what it's saying. Clarify joy, Ashante. Action. You got to take action with that as well. when it comes to your making wise decisions. Crown chakra is about wisdom and discernment. That's the action you need to take. And also have courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul that will make you a lot happier. That's the wise thing to do. All right, that's the message. Bye-bye. Hit the subscribe button if you hadn't already. All right, Aries, bye-bye.